got 4 shrooms in the deck. It's not actually that bad for me. Hello everyone, Gomez here for the LAN Up channel again. Another deck for you today. This one is actually from another creator. So I don't know if people know Saucy Mailman. Amazing Legends of Runeterra, like a content creator and whatnot. He made a deck. It's been around a concept that I've been trying to explore for a little while, and he did it. And he did it fantastically. So let's get into this. So the deck is called Immortal Lambs, and I can't remember what the hell Saucy Mailman called it, but this is actually Saucy Mailman's list. As I said, Saucy Mailman is an amazing Legends of Runeterra creator, and I will even put the link down below to the video that he posted that was about this. It was a couple of days ago, but I've been trying to explore around this idea myself, and it's the idea of using Lambs Respite with without the way, because using Lambs Respite without the way means that it is continuously immortal. It's never gonna die. Now, it's one of those things where I've been trying to explore it in different ways. There was nothing which actually, it didn't feel right the way that I was using it, because I have actually done combos like this in the past. When the what's-his-face spell first came out, the survival skills spell first came out in Noxus. I built a Ribbon deck that was based around this concept of using out the way with that, so that it made things that so nothing could ever die, and it was actually a really funny deck. And so I was trying to recreate something similar, and I just don't know, just nothing really fit perfectly. I tried to focus more on Taric. My idea here was going to be focus on Taric and then make it so that once we use out the way and everything is continuous, then Taric, once he levels up, he can make things immortal, and it allows us to play cards such as Songs of the Isles, because the ephemeralness doesn't matter because they're not going to die. And it was too late game. The problem with that is that in the meta as it currently is, that plan was too far in the late game, and there was nothing that was really going early game. Whereas obviously Saucy Mailman's deck list, because it's running Zoe, and obviously Zoe is a prime target for Lambs Respite. It's especially once you've used out the way, just so that Zoe's just not gonna die. So prime target, as well as the fact that obviously once you've used that, all of Moonman's weapons such as Infernum and Severum are permanent. That lifesteal buff and that overwhelm buff become permanent upon using out the way, and so that's why it was very crucial, because that's what I did. I built a Taric and a Taric Aphelios deck, and it just didn't feel right because it was too late game for what was needed. So this is definitely a really solid deck. You've also got Mask Mother, who once you've used Lambs Respite, yet again, like I said, without the way and something's not killable, you can actually use Mask Mother to grab something, and then it gains the stats, but the unit that you would have killed still stays alive. So it's just a bonus on bonus. Instead, there's heal in this deck, there's draw. Literally, it's a really well-built deck, and honestly, well played to Saucy Mailman. As I said, he's an amazing Legends of Runeterra content creator. If you've not checked him out, make sure that you do, because he's got a magnificent beard. His beard is far superior to mine. I do have envy. I do have beard envy about that, but he's a great guy. So definitely I will be putting the link down to his video on this, but this is going to be me playing this deck because it was so fun, and definitely watching him play, it was so fun. So I was just I need to get me some of that action. I really want to play this deck, and yeah. So, which is, I haven't actually. So you'll be watching me playing this deck. I've not actually got to play this deck yet. I just know this is. I already know this is going to be exciting. So let's get in. But before we do, bear in mind, shameless plug time: Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. If you didn't know already, I do stream on Twitch on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So you want to come catch the action live? Please feel free to. As well as the fact that there is obviously the Discord link down below if you want to get in the Discord. I said we're building a very lovely community of people who love gaming, love Legends of Runeterra, just love having a good time, coming up with deck strategies and ideas, and sharing things, and that's what makes me happy. That's what it's all about. Literally, any of my kind of decks and whatnot, always bear in mind that you can take from them and change them and do whatever you want, and then let me know how it goes and that, because that's always what's interesting to me, is I see how different people construct decks and that. So it's always fun in games, so you want to get involved, as well as the fact there is a monthly games night and movie night in that Discord. So if you want to get in there, get on mic with Gomez as we watch terrible films or play some games together, please feel free to. Yeah, so all I always have to say is thank you all so much. Yeah, again, like I said, I always need to thank you. It's you guys are making my dreams come true. through, and that is important. I need to thank you for this, because literally, just like, we are nearly up to the 3,000 mark on YouTube. So like, I've got an end of year goal of hitting 5,000 followers / subscribers on YouTube and Twitch. And I said, the fact that YouTube is nearly already up to 3,000, just thank you all so much. The amount of support that I've been getting, like literally every bit of support, it's slowly but surely, as it builds and grows, like it slowly but surely means that this might end up being like the dream of just being able to be a full-time content creator and not have to worry about anything else is slowly but surely becoming true. And it means that like I can just focus more on this and giving you guys the entertainment that you deserve and whatnot. So honestly, thank you so much for the support, as I'm so glad that you're having a good time. Yes, just thank you anyway. But for enough of the sappy stuff, let's get in and see how this deck does in a couple of matchups. Okay, so we're against the Birdman and Hoofman deck, which is actually a really aggressive deck. Like, they come at you hard and fast. It's a good job that we've got Zoe. Gonna need that healing as well, probably. I'm actually gonna get rid of the other two. Definitely keeping Zoe. Need to try and get some more things which are gonna help me. If we can find out the way as quickly as possible, that's the main thing. But I'll take what I can, because we can find out the way as quickly as possible. Like potentially, if we can find Mask Mother to then go on top of this, so we get the lifesteal on a really big unit, might be able to help me through. Slowly but surely, we might survive this, you know. Okay, not the best, but we shall see what we get and hope, because that's all we have left to believe in. As many times as I'm willing to say it. Okay, I've got no way of killing that Soul Shepherd. I might be able to find a way to silence that Soul Shepherd. There's no reason for them not to attack forward, because I'm not going to defend with Zoe. So there's literally no reason for them not to attack forward, because there's no buff that I could have other than Mark of the Isles. But would I really Mark of the Isles my own? I mean, I guess to get rid of that, there was literally no reason for them not to attack forward there. Because I mean, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Okay, so lots of healing. I was almost actually looking for Equinox, because Equinox would have been quite a nice little thing. Part of me is thinking Trickster, just so that I've actually got something which can defend quite nicely. But I'm also thinking Moonglow. Moonglow's quite nice, but I actually feel like I need defense against the deck that I'm up against. Now they immediately use what's this, that Unspeakable Horror or Vile Feast to remove Zoe, and I regret all my decisions of spanking all of my mana so that I could not defend her with Power Cascade / Moonglow. If I'd gone with Moonglow. So we know he's coming back. What we really need right now, is Equinox, so that I can like stop this. Because that little buff, that little extra point of damage that it keeps bringing is actually devastating. So we're looking for silence here. It is definitely needed. What? This hasn't even begun! I'm guessing their hand was dead. The only thing I can think is that like, their hand was like nothing but like they had like all 3 Hecarims or something in their hand. Now this is interesting, because obviously I'm guessing the idea here is to make loads of copies of Foundry, like to copy the landmark of Foundry, and if you get enough mushrooms in your opponent's deck, the stupidity that can actually lead off of that is like, oh, out the way, there you are! We've been looking for you for so long! Okay, so what we want to do is we want to pass next turn, then turn 3, play out the way. That is the plan. It's gonna be pass out the way. So nothing this turn, out the way, and we do know how to hush if needed to deal with Teemo. So that's not too bad. And so it begins! Finally, an opponent who's willing to let things happen. And so it begins! The dancing routine. Okay. So next turn, I could actually just throw out Val Temple. And so the I mean, technically, if anything, they're kind of helping me right now. You'd normally wait until you've actually got some shrooms in your opponent's deck to actually start this, because all this is right now is like free draw for me, I guess, in the manner of speaking. So, that's a lot of draw. So I guess I could throw this out going into Moonman. I was thinking about playing Val Temple, but with the amount of draw that I'm about to receive, potentially the better plan here is get Moonman out, and potentially even get the other Dusk Rider out. What we want to do here is, do we want to go with lifesteal or over? Because bear in mind, all these buffs are now permanent. We're going to have lifesteal just to improve his health right now, because let's face it, his health is not at its best. Willing to accept just trade this off. We could have obviously done the trade, but I'm assuming that there is some form of removal in that hand. Like I'm assuming there is some form of removal. Okay, there you go. That's what I mean. So that's why I'm willing to accept that trade off, because I could expect. I could expect, but we kind of want to really get the Val Temple down right now if we can. We could make her unkillable. We could make her unkillable, but I really don't want to make her. But the thing is, well, I need to just get stuff out of my hand. I could make her unkillable and start buffing this up to a stupid degree with lifesteal and like the power cascades and everything. Like, that is actually a possibility. It's not the possibility I want to do, but it is a possibility. Because bear in mind, I'm going to be drawing 3 cards next turn, so I really need to be trying to get 4 cards out of my hand this turn. If I'm trying to get 4 cards out of my hand this turn, what I really need to do is potentially go with you, I mean, and then throw this out as well. That's only going to be 3 cards. I'm still going to be burning something, but at least that's something, right? It's not the best, and this is not what I need. Like, in terms of out of everyone to be unkillable, you're not top of the list. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Of everyone to be unkillable, you are not top of the list. But at the moment, I don't have many other options. Especially when I'm going to be drawing a stupid amount. Especially when now the draws have become foolish. And so it's literally, yeah, I mean, we're taking the overwhelmed one. Not that it means anything, because there's no Moonman on the field to play. We throw this because just because I have to, and then go forward. Because at least we're still getting lifesteal, so they're gonna make us draw a lot. It's gonna make us start burning a lot. But if we can get if we can get the temple out, okay. At least we should. Imagine if Zoe is unkillable. Imagine if Zoe is unkillable, Carrot. So both of us are now burning stuff. It's trying just to mill me down to nothing. Start the day. So obviously, yeah, it's shrooms. The shrooms are coming. But it's okay, because we've got you unkillable, and you actually, you know, you got lifesteal and whatnot. My problem is I really want to get Zoe out. So we throw the temple out. See, it's one of those things where I'm not gonna be able to play. I wish I had one more 1-cost thing in my hand right now, so I could throw the temple out, throw something out, and then throw Zoe out so that she was getting the buff. Oh, sorry, that this was getting the buff. I mean, I've kind of got to throw Zoe out. We do have 2 power cascades, but all those power cascades we'll be doing is giving me more draw. But we'll be giving her a little bit more. Like, we do have heals in hand. We do have a silence as well. Like, it's not the worst. Another out the way. Not what I was looking for. I was kind of hoping I was going to burn all those now. We could throw this on top. Or part of me's thinking, do I just keep the mana now? Because then if I can throw Val Temple out, then that's actually quite nice. I will be burning a lot of cards, but I say a lot of cards. I think it's like 2 cards now I'm burning, right? Alright, so we get Moonman. Who's this? Okay, right, so, okay, no, we're burning a few. It's fine. I will accept the burns! Mr. Burns, I accept! Okay, we've got you for a little bit cheaper though, so that's quite nice. So, we can throw Temple out. Because basically, at this moment in time, our main thing is just making sure that we are being mana efficient here. That's going to be the main thing, is that we are trying to do our best to be mana efficient. So let's see what we can get. If we can get overwhelmed now, if we can actually cast overwhelm on somebody, that would be ideal. You're now going to be, so we go whoop, on top of Moonman. Okay, so Moonman's got some skills. We can now throw down this. I guess you're not gonna die, and you've got thing already. You've already got hit life still, so that's not actually a bad place to be in. I'll take this. And it then means that we can remove you from the field of play. We technically could remove, but the thing is, Ballistic Boy is never getting his ignition because of the draw that they've got going. So we'll kill this. We'll kill you. We'll kill you. Going into some more life steal because, as I said, at this moment in time, literally, like the life steal is quite crucial. So I'll take it.
No more hiding.
See, the thing of it is that Zoe's probably gonna die. Do we still do this? What would you? I'll leave Zoe out of this. I'll leave her out for the time being. But I guess, like, okay, quick set. So that does lose the. Oh no, wait, because immortality is not actually a lot. It's not actually. Oh my god, there's so much draw going on right now. I've only got 4 shrooms in the deck. It's not actually that bad for me. In all honesty, like, obviously, apart from like burning through my deck. Like, that's honestly the only really bad thing, is the fact that I'm burning through my deck. And so... But the thing of it is that they are also... But they've got more cards than me. Shit. Shit! We need to beat them before I die! So, we use Lambs Respite, which actually just means that Zoe can live. So that Zoe will be unkillable now. So we've got unkillable Zoe. Okay. Bearing in mind that we can actually use Atrocity to, like, we can actually use this as well, just because she's not going to die, so we might as well give her life steal as well. I guess we also give life steal. I mean, I guess actually no, because I mean, like, we need to be trying to force that damage in. So we give it to Zoe. But the comedy is now. Yeah, I mean, we take that. The comedy is now. Literally, so number 1, Moonman levels up. We've got that. They're trying to burn the crap out of my whole deck, but we're building these things up. Very nice. I should have done that in a much better way so I could have got that moon weapon this turn, but it's okay. It's okay. I will accept my own stupidity. But bear in mind, Atrocity, we can just do that and the unit will still stay alive. Might as well do this. That's the level up. We can give everyone which hit lifesteal now with the what's his face, the Darkwater Scourge, and we've got this. So boom, we are forcing more damage in. So it's how do you stop this? How do you stop like what is happening right now? Because right now, everything is going very nicely. Especially considering the fact that we can just Atrocity. So they're going, sheet. So now they're starting to draw themselves. And so they're putting themselves closer. But obviously, they are making us draw a lot of shrooms as well. Like the shroom dam. But we've got lifesteal stuff coming. So this is actually perfectly fine. Against the normal deck, that deck, it would be devastating. But against us, we've not actually got any shrooms yet. How's that happen? Like out of all the significant draw that we're getting. Okay, so you're on 8 cards, we're on 7, but it's okay because we go forward. We send everyone forward in attack mode because literally, why the hell not right now? So we can go like this. That's fine. That's absolutely fine because these aren't gonna die. We will be losing Moonman. Like that would make us lose Moonman, but we still have got ways of increasing. Like we can like go into this, going into you, so that's going to increase damage. Plus as well the fact that you can increase damage. Oh, so stopping us from being able just to do that little bit more. So what we can do here, I guess, is if we do silence just to make sure that even more damage is going through, and then see the thing is that we really want to be using the moon weapon so that we get the other moon weapon. I'll leave it at 7 because I know that I've got an Atrocity move. Yeah, I'm willing to accept. Willing to accept. Of course.
Let the land
Okay then. I should have probably actually like put this on. Like that would have been the smarter plan. Would have been to have put this on before, like done this and then gone into the attack. Would have been a far more superior way because we are starting to get to the point now where I've only got like one more. I've only got like one more lab left. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. So do 3. I mean, I guess like at this point it's like just kill this. You're dead anyway, so might as well kill you. with the plan of giving myself a little bit more attack. So, because we just need to buff up that 1 minion just to atrocity it into the core at this point. That's what our main goal is right now. So, go with you, into you. Significant damage, because we are trying to get this up as significantly as possible. Because the fear of it is that we've only got 1 more life. Might as well throw you out, give everyone life steal, because like at this point, throw things out, because why the hell not? But it's okay, we can do this, I believe we can get through this. I believe that we can get through this. There's Moonman again. So we've lost another atrocity. So we've got this turn, and then we're out of cards. But our opponent will also be out of cards. Our opponent is willing to pass because they know that they're going to be out of cards. Okay, so what we need to do is the most legitimate form. Okay, here's what we do. Here's what we do, right? We go round. We dance a little bit. We've got to do the best form. So we need to at least keep this mana. That's fine. We need to at least keep 6 mana to be able to atrocity by the end of this turn. But we also need to get your attack stat up. Is it actually even possible? I don't think it is. Because throw Moonman out. Throw Moonman out. The best that we can give you is... Actually, this might be enough! We might be able to get there! We might be able to get to 12. This is perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. Don't question it. Don't question it. As long as we can get you to 12. As long as we can get you to 12, we can get you there. Don't worry about it. Stop worrying. So, yeah, no, we can get you there. We can get you to 12. This is fine. And then all we need to do is just throw you into the core. We need to first of all throw down a bastion on you, because our opponent has done... I don't need to know about the Oracle's Eye anymore. We need to first of all throw a bastion on you, because our opponent has proven multiple times that they've got like things which stop the attack. And then we do this. Shurima to my opponent. Honestly, well played. But yes, that is actually a really good deck. That is such a good meal deck. Like, they were playing like literally... They nearly killed both of us. If I was anything other than this, I mean, come on, what are you gonna do? Is it gonna be? I don't know. Did it have heals in? I'm just trying to think like, haha, you make a copy. Well played, but honestly, Shurima. If they'd got enough mushrooms in my deck and had Teemo attacking in, that would have been really hard to go against that deck. I'm just so lucky, but that was a really good match. I see. I know these two very well. Okay. This is going to be like a Lambs Respite deck, but the old way I was trying to do it that wasn't working out for me. Is that what we're going to see? Actually, maybe we'll keep Bow Temple. Not the best here. I should have got rid of Bow Temple. But at least we got the Hush. So, because obviously Hush is just going to work really well against Taric. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this is not the best top deck right now. This is not the best top deck right now, especially when my opponent has got, like, you know, something they can immediately go forward aggressively with. Ah! It's okay, this is gonna be the turnaround. And so it all turns around after we play this, and then my opponent also plays it. Ah! Okay. So this turn is gonna be nothing but me playing this card, but it's all I need. Top deck this, or Zoe actually. I wouldn't mind either top decking that or Zoe. I'd rather top deck this because they could have Hush right now. Shit, I shouldn't have said that I wanted Zoe. Oh, there it is on my opponent's side as well. Okay, so I'm assuming they're doing basically the exact same thing. I assume they're basically doing the exact same thing that like was my initial plan of doing these two together. It's just sometimes it can be a little bit too late. We'll see how this goes though. I can believe. The additional point of mana would have been very lovely. But we go forward. We've already used out the way, but they've also used out the way. Go forward. Let damage go in. And now we have to be careful. We have to kind of play around free mana because we know that free mana is like just Hush could just come out at any point. A big pot makes sure to throw the Veil Temple out next turn. I really want Lambs Respite. Shit, it doesn't work twice. How the cards doesn't work twice. Okay.
No more hiding.
Willing to accept. Throw you out. The problem is that I've just spanked all of my mana, so they've got a vile thing. I see your temple, and I raise you. Temple. Okay. I see your temple again. I raise you another temple. If only I had a one cost thing I could do that, I would actually legitimately do that. We could throw Moonman out. Could throw like Star Chart into Moonman. Star Chart. I mean, if they've got Moon, the question's going to be whether they're going to throw down Taric or Moonman. Because if they're going to throw down, that's one of those things, right? If they're going to throw down Taric, I'd love to have Serpent so I can immediately try and take him off the field of play. But if they're going to, or do we just go with significantly buffing Zoe? Because we could go with actually a stun if they throw down Taric. I'm willing to go with this because I actually want to buff Zoe up more. Because I want that elusive damage going in. So obviously, we know that they've got Hush, and so that's why the spell shield's actually very important. It's like they're running Hush to be able to counter it. Moonman! So it's Moonman! We could also throw down a Moonman. Admittedly, their Moonman's going to be significant, but it's okay. I did not actually realise, I realised it in an earlier game, that if you use this with out the way, it literally makes all your Nightfall cards like depend on it doesn't matter which turn you played them on, they will always cost one less. It's like the dice thing, that it's like a continuous effect. Like that, even if it's just for the round, it's a continuous effect after that point. So that's actually quite funny, the fact that you can actually make your Nightfall cards cost less by doing that. Do we just throw Moonman out here? I mean, they've got their Moonman out. Maybe we should have our Moonman out. I guess lifesteal does make a lot of sense.
The brighter my light, the stronger
I guess the lifesteal does make a lot of sense, because if we can get down top of Zoe, at least then. So I don't want to attack forward with her yet, because there's still. I mean, actually, I guess if they've got.
I'm ready to shine.
So that is something I'm gonna have to deal with. The fact they've got both of them now, and those moon weapons can start doubling up. This is squeaky bum time. The Anus is starting to pulsate. But it's okay, we can find ways. We can find Lambs Respite. So at this moment in time, that will affect Zoe. So we can make Zoe unkillable, which is legitimately what we need. We can still throw down a Hush as well. So
from darkness, light.
what we want to do is we want to go whoop, which does mean that Zoe will be unkillable. So just like Taric starts to make things unkillable, our Zoe is now unkillable. Still got the Hush move, which is going to be...
Look sharp.
So,
never submit.
By hushing... So here's the thing, right? We can kill Moonman. So we could hush Moonman and kill Moonman with Zoe. And as much of me wants to kill Taric, like Taric is actually the man who I'd want to hush and kill. Because literally, once he gets to the point of unkillable, I can do it, but it would mean sacrificing Moonman's life. I'd feel like the better plan here is we can find Hush again in the future. I will just go with killing Moonman right now. We shall kill the Moonman! Obviously, if they've got buffs, they've got buffs. That's okay. If only I had like a power cascade or something right now. If only we had power cascade. It's okay, right. It's not ideal. We want to start buffing Zoe up to a stupid degree now, so we're going to be giving her lifesteal, and we actually want to try and give her that as well if we can. We'll get there. We're in a terrible spot, because their Taric is very close to leveling, and that means that he's going to start making things unkillable, which is not what we want to see, because obviously we've got our unkillability, but we want it to be working for us. So we can throw down this on top of Zoe. I mean, she's already got lifesteal. Give her fearsome, but do we really care about giving her fearsome? I guess super cool star chart makes a lot more sense. Because we can potentially find stuns through that, and then if they don't go for an immediate open, we can stun the situation, which I think is going to be more crucial. We do not find the stuns. We could still Serpent if we wanted to. Or we just go massively elusive in on our opponent right now. Obviously, they could have Hush, which is like, you know, definitely a problem. I feel like I'm gonna need my options open. So let's go with you. Give ourselves magnificent mana, and potentially, do we want to go with development or stun, or sorry, like kill? Potentially kill because they're a little bit wider on the board than us as well. Potentially, I should have gone for development. It's okay. So right now, we're starting to get Zoe to catch up to Old Moonman. Starting to get Zoe to catch up to Old Moonman, which is not bad. Throw you out. We could have actually just gone for a draw spell on top of Zoe. It's gonna be okay, everyone. It's gonna be okay. They've got their stuff, which is gonna. Oh, shit. It's okay. Don't worry. Shit. It's okay, everyone. Don't worry about this. Okay. Not ideal. Because I've got no way of saving that. They've got wide. They've got wide on the board on me. So I could start throwing these things out just to have some life steal stuff so that I can actually sustain my health. But obviously my main problems are the fact that basically Taric is going to be leveling up next turn, basically. And then he's going to start making things unkillable. And that is the biggest problem. Oh, and the overwhelms. The overwhelmings! Okay. No, and I don't have a Hush either. Potentially, maybe what I should have done is use the Glimpse. Because we basically need to find Hush like to stop Taric. It's like the only way that we can stop Taric is through Hush. So, technically, what I should have done there is used Glimpse on top of Zoe. That would have been the smarter choice right now. I'm going to go with at least... Actually, that's the level up on Zoe that's given Moonman. Moonman has also got lifesteal right now, if nothing else. We've got lifesteal all over the place. And we can actually, like, buff Zoe. They still haven't leveled Taric yet. So the unkillability, still not a thing. They will have Overwhelm, which is going to be significant. But we can throw you in front and throw you in. So, that's okay. That is the level up, but it still doesn't mean that he's unkillable. Let's just give ourselves a big hand and a buff. We've got life still everywhere. Lambs Respite. I mean, part of me's thinking, like, I wish I had, like, one more buff just to get you that one little point higher so that we could actually threaten Taric's life. Because, technically, we really do need to threaten Taric's life. We live like this? We live like this? Oh, I need a Hush. I need a Hush to stop Taric on their side of the field right now. If they've got two Hushes, then Zoe's dead. But, okay, we'll go like this because it's our best chance, right? So, we tried to kill Moonman. We need to kill Taric. Like, Taric needs to die because right now he's at the point where he can start making people immortal. We can't let that happen. So, we still... That's fine. I mean... What are they waving at me? What's the promo mode for? Why are you waving at me? What have you got? What is your fiendishly dastardly plan? Like, it's like I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something. So we could go with the stun to like. No, I'm willing to. It's gonna be my attack turn next. We want to go in as aggressively as possible, as aggressively as we possibly can. We could actually throw out Scourge with Lambs Respite. Okay, so they've made him unkillable. But I said all that takes is one Hush. All that takes is one Hush and he's down. So I do want to save some mana for next turn. Because part of me's thinking I could throw you down with Lambs Respite again, just to make you unkillable.
They forced us
So,
to choose death or the flame.
it's not ideal, but the comedy is that still makes this unkillable. We've got these things going in there for continuous buff. There's only 2 cards in our opponent's hand that we don't know what they are. Oh, this is not unkillable backwards and forth game now. This is like, you know, unkillable backwards and forwards. All we need is elusives, because now that we've got Zoe, the fact that we've got Atrocity is probably going to be what's going to save my life. So what we want to do here is we want to go whoop, because we could find. We'll take the stun, because the stun will actually be at least we can stun if they don't go for an immediate attack with Taric. We can stun him. So I guess we could use Aphelios as weapon. Part of me is actually just considering throwing this down, just so that we can go like this. I'll do that. I'm willing to accept, like, you know, getting some draw, significant mana increases. I'll do it. So we got another Moonman. Mask Mother on top of this, but the problem is that we haven't got enough space on the board because of how many things we've got. We haven't actually got enough space on the board. But we're going all in on Zoe, because we have to go all in on top of Zoe right now. It is the best chance is to go all in. That's a Moonman level up. We're both trying to do the same things. See, this is what I mean. This is why I feel like this is the better version. And honestly, Saucy Mailman, props to you. You've done an amazing job with this deck. This deck is amazing. So, another Lambs Respite. The hushes are not coming. It's okay. We're safe right now. We're still safe. So, what we could do is, as I said, could use this on top of this, make this unkillable, and... Oh no, actually, it doesn't make it unkillable. It would just give it the Fevergy, so I can leave it. Because what I want to do is so what we'll do is we'll take... Or do we take... We'll take you, because we just literally just want to give Zoe as many stats as possible right now. So we're just going in, stats on stats on stats on stats. That is the plan. We can use you to kill Goatman. Stats on stats on stats on stats. That is the legitimate strategy here, because that is a lot. Plus the fact that we can atrocity Zoe into this core if needed next turn. Oh, it's all working out brilliantly, Yugi. Because they need two hushes. They can't just have the one hush. They need two hushes. As I said, we know one of their cards in their hand. We know one of their cards. I mean, I guess we don't want to go forward with you because we don't want to give you the ability to hit. Or we could go forward with you first, but there's literally no point. So we'll go forward with the elusive Zoe. It's a lot of damage. It's a lot of damage. Throw you to try and kill Goatman. Kill the goat. Potentially get into a stun. Like, we've got this stun move as well. See what we can get, because obviously now there's like literally just anything we get which has got like elusive or light or like spell shield or anything. It's just such benefits. Such benefits. Challenge. I guess we take you. Not that it matters. And obliteration as well, obviously, because obliterate would mean that we can just straight up obliterate Taric as well. But right now, this is the battle of the Lambs Respite. Silence of the Lambs. Hello there, Clarice. It's lovely to see. Oh, it's nice to see you again. Yes, that's the words. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Light has illuminated your fate, Aphelios.
Okay, this is fine. I do not see how this could go wrong. If they throw something out, we stun Taric. Ooh!
Stand resolute.
Stand resolute. So we now go hup, hup. No! We were gonna do the atrocity move! We were gonna do the atrocity move! We were gonna finish this properly! Oh, the meme off! But yes, that is the Immortal Lambs deck. That was a really funny deck, and I said 100% props goes to Saucy Mailman who built this deck. Literally, like, fantastic Legends of Runeterra content creators. If you've not checked him out, make sure you do. So the link to his video will be down below as well, so if you want to go check that out, please feel free to. But I do love it when we do have, like, members of the community who do make crazy things and just want to experiment, have fun and whatnot. So definitely he's one to check out if you want like that kind of content, like my stupid content. But honestly, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you had a great time here today. Bear in mind that, as I said, you can catch me live on Twitch on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Link down below, as well as link to the Discord. If you want to join the Discord, the lovely community of people that we're making there. It's good times and having like lots of fun. So why not consider it? But honestly, thank you all so much for just the support and everything. I hope you have a great day, evening, or night, or whatever the hell it is for you. But the main thing is, farewell and goodbye!
Flash of brilliance that could save me. Save me! That doesn't save me. Okay. Is there anything from you? Save me. That doesn't save me! Okay. Get rid of this and get rid of this. Find something that can save me.